Hello and welcome back to Getting Lippy, the home of everything entertainment and showbiz news. I'm Emma Coney Bear and this is brought to you by Slingo. And joining me on the show today, we got reality star Yaz. Hello.
Hello, thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, it's an honour.
This is my first ever podcast, so I'm super excited to be doing
this
it.
is great. We can interrogate you. No, I'm only joking.
Oh, God.
And Daily Mail journalist. Hello, Caroline. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Great.
Not too bad. Join the fun on Slingo, your official site for Slingo games. Enjoy a £50 welcome bonus and get access to over 6,000 vibrant casino games. Gamble responsibly and take advantage of Slingo's safer gambling tools. Age 25 and over. Be gamble aware. For more information, visit begambleaware.org. I know I always start off and talk about the weather and stuff, but hello, sunshine. Finally, we're having a great British summer. Are you having a good summer?
Yeah, I'm having a great summer.
Yeah.
Well, we were. I don't know about today. I don't know what summer you're seeing.
Well, it's warm outside.
It's been raining all day.
Really? No rain.
Not where you live.
No. North
Have you had
London.
rain today?
No.
Are you joking?
Just in
I
Essex.
live out in the sticks. Maybe that's where in Essex it's trying to wash away all our tan. I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, it's been raining all day.
No, it's been quite good. But yeah, have to admit, like this British summertime has been good. Have you been busy? Been out and about? Holidays? What's been up?
I have been. I've been on loads of holidays. I feel like I don't stop holidaying.
Really?
Yeah. So now I'm trying to get into business and work hard. I've
Oh,
got
I
a
love
few
that.
ventures
Yeah, no,
coming up.
I always find though in the summertime you don't do as much work anyways.
No.
It's
As soon as the sun's out,
like
you just
it
want to
is,
be in a
yeah.
beer garden, don't you?
Yeah, oh god, you're my kind of girl.
Just
I love
living
a
life,
beer,
me
pint of
too.
ciders,
Do
me.
you?
Yeah,
I don't mind a Copperberg.
yeah, is
I
that
love
right?
a Copperberg, but I do love a beer garden in the sun.
Yeah, it just makes sense. But I'm from the sticks as well,
Where are you from?
Hertfordshire,
That's where I am.
Tring.
I'm Hartford.
Ah, so you're the other side.
You're right. Oh, am I not? But we're close.
Yeah, the other side of Hertfordshire. It's okay.
Me too.
But we're in Hertfordshire.
We're neighbours.
Yeah.
What about you, Caroline? You near?
I live in Wandsworth.
South.
Where's
South.
South.
South London, yeah.
Lovely.
South London.
But I grew up in Somerset.
Welcome to the show. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining me. Yaz, let's just go all the way back to the first time we saw you on the TV screens. It must have been Towie, right?
Surprised you even remember what I looked like back then. I've had so much bloody time.
Love that. No, I was obsessed. I mean, as a millennial, you know, the first thing was on TV was like reality-wise was Towie. So from then I was like a dedicated fan.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I did love a bit of Towie. So how did you get into Towie? How did it all come across?
So it was mad, really. I'd been to private school, been to uni. My dad had invested all this money into my education. Just started working in the city, doing IT recruitment. And I was in Sheesh, the famous Sheesh restaurant, on a Wednesday. And I met my ex-boyfriend, James Locke. And we started dating. And in order to kind of be with him, I had to kind of go on the show because it was his life. So my dad was fuming after all that money he'd wasted on my education. I was like, Dad, I'm going to go on a reality show now. He didn't talk to me for about 6 weeks.
Don't worry, I did exactly the same.
Did
I went to
you?
uni, got a maths degree, and then I went on to Take Me Out. And then I was like, I'm going to be a presenter, Mum. She was like, what? Like,
Yeah, they get fuming, don't they? They hate it. So,
live your
yeah,
life.
it was a whirlwind. I'm glad I did it. It opened a lot of doors for me, but also kind of threw me into the public eye as well. a lot.
I bet it was quite hard coming in as like in a relationship,
Yeah.
you know, because people all want to have these storylines and people want to cause drama and all of that. And do you just feel like, did you ever feel at times that people were like talking behind your back and stuff like that?
Always, and I think for me, I'm quite a kind of paranoid person anyway. And I
Overthinker.
find it hard to trust a lot of people, so
Yeah.
it probably was not the right environment for me.
Yeah.
And when I did join, James had just broken up with a very big character at the time, Danielle, and she was very loved on the show. So this was the time when
Oh,
Twitter was
great.
really popular. So I
Yeah.
was getting so much hate,
Oh.
like death threats and things about my appearance. And now when I look back, I think that's why I have changed quite a bit of myself, because I was getting so much hate. Whereas now I'm a bit older and a bit stronger, I kind of look at these comments, I think, oh, It's just some saddo sitting in his bedroom.
Yeah, stick two fingers out for that.
Not got much going on with his life, abusing me.
Yeah.
So just ignore it. But back then I took everything to heart.
I think we do as people. I mean, I can definitely look back at my 20s and who I am now. Like in your 20s, you like anybody could say anything about you, and all you ever wanted was like to people to like you and all of that. Like you, like especially in presenting and stuff like this, you always had like the fear of rejection. Like, why don't they want me? Like, was I not good enough? What's wrong with me? Now I'm just like, fuck it, if you don't like me, you don't like me. Like, I'm not your cup of tea, and that's fine.
I think it comes with age. Like now I've hit my 30s. I'm like really comfortable in my own skin.
Oh, I know. The other side of 30 is fabulous.
I love sitting indoors watching old Desperate Housewives.
What time do you go to bed?
10 o'clock.
Oh, I'm 9:30.
I'm an early girl.
Yeah, 9:30. One episode of Netflix in bed, done.
But I love my own company now. And I think if you kind of come into my energy and I feel like you're not good for me or you're going to kind of test my boundaries, I cut you off very quick.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. I think it's called anxious avoidance.
Yeah.
Wall is up.
Yeah.
You can't, I know. I talk to my therapist about that all the time. Yeah. Anyways, was there any regrets when it came to Towie? How long were you on there for?
God, I think I did like 6-7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long were you with James for?
On and off for 4 years.
And then was it the last 2 years you was your own character, single and all of that? I suppose you are your own character anyways, but you know, as you said, you came onto the show as a couple. Like it kind of was like that was your storyline for like the first 4 years of you being on
And
there.
then it's hard when you break away from that, because when you haven't got your couple in and that's your kind of storyline, it's like, right, what am I on here for now? So then you're getting mixed up in everyone's drama, and I could not care less if he's kissing that one or he's sleeping with that. Like, I don't really care, but you have to give an opinion.
Yeah.
And so now looking back, I'm like, that's the thing I found the hardest, kind of giving opinions on people's relationships and situations.
Do they really say that? Do the producers kind of like pep you and be like, right, we're going to be coming to you, you need to have an opinion on this? Like sometimes you just want to turn around and be like, I don't really share.
Yeah, and I would be that girl that's like, I really could not care less if he's kissing her and he's kissing his mum. I just don't care.
I know.
But they'd be like, Yaz, you're part of this show, you have to have an opinion.
Yeah.
So I would give an opinion. Sometimes it would be kind of then set off a catalyst, because my mouth runs with it sometimes, and everyone would be like, oh my God, she just said that. Yeah. So then I'd be in the middle of it. But it's a weird environment.
You know what, it's... Even, do you watch Towie now?
No.
But even like...
I never watched it then.
Yeah, but I think it's something about watching yourself.
I can't watch myself. You know, when you hear someone's voice, I'm like, oh my God, do I actually... I probably won't watch this.
I had this conversation...
I just can't hear myself.
I had the same conversation. Like, I filmed something of my sister, and she was like, oh my God, do I sound like that? Like, I sound so, like, manly. I think it's your brain, like, your own interpretation of what you sound like. Like, oh my God, I've learned this fact, right? And it's really fascinating. It's really, like, I'm a bit nerdy.
I love that.
So if a tree falls down, right, in the middle of the forest, and nobody's around, like what sound would you hear? Like, you wouldn't hear a sound at all.
No.
Yeah. No.
Because basically, if you weren't
not
there, like, you wouldn't have heard
Heard
it.
it.
But it's like, I'm not saying that is illusion, but if it had fallen down and you weren't there, because the sound and the vibrations is what goes into your ears, and that's what you hear. So it's how you interpret sound.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
So you might hear me differently to how I hear myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I always think I sound really manly.
No, you've got a lovely voice. Right, telephone voice.
I wasn't radio.
Hey, voice.
I was terrible before I went onto radio, though. Like, I used to speak really, really fast, and then radio was like, no, you need to pause, and then you need to do this.
I speak quite quickly.
My dad said to me, you need to watch Tony Blair, because he was the perfect person when it came to pregnant pauses, and he's amazing.
Yeah.
He really is amazing. So after Towie, well, actually, I tell you what, there was this big scene where you went off to Dubai, because then you got into real estate, right?
Yes, Yaz selling sunset.
Yeah. Or
selling sand.
Dubai bling.
Dubai bling.
Was it quite hard to crack Dubai, like going over there?
I mean, I'd always loved Dubai, so I thought, do you know what?
See what
I
it's
did
like.
a bit of real estate when I was younger. I mean, I'm Yaz of all trades. I've done every job possible. I'm such like a go-getter, and I'll try anything once, within reason. So I went out there and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be at Selling Sunset. I'm going to get my own show. I'm going to do this property thing. And then I realised I'm in an office like 9 till 8 every night. And it was hell.
Were you on a commission only?
I had a wage as well because I was doing a lot of promotions
Yeah,
for the company. But I found I just got a lot of creepy men that wanted to meet for lunch or coffee, wasting my time. And it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And every time I was in the office, the people in the office were like, Yaz, you shouldn't be here. You need your own show. Like, I was like the office clown, laughing and joking every day. But gave it a go, sold a couple of houses.
Yeah.
And
What were
then
the houses like?
Unbelievable.
They are, aren't they?
Unbelievable.
I've been to Dubai a couple of times, and I do like Dubai. But then there is something about Dubai where I just feel like sometimes it's just a little bit too pretentious.
Yes.
You know, as you say, you like to have you like to have a pint, but you like a beer garden,
like the real
right?
life.
Yeah.
You like that. You want to be down to earth, and I think you could do it. Well, I could only do a week in Dubai, but any longer than that, I'd just be like, you wouldn't really be your real person.
And I missed my family and kind of that, just as you said, like walking around with no makeup on and just my hair in a scruffy bun and my pajamas to go
That's
to
what I
the
found.
local
Everybody
shop.
just looked perfect all the time, and everybody was walking around with designer gear. And as a person that I know, she said that she used to work in Dubai, and she goes like, you'd go into the office and everybody's just wearing like designer this, designer that. It's just mad.
Yeah, it does kind of set your mind set up for like something completely different to hear.
Yeah.
The only good thing is it's very, very safe.
Yeah.
So you're not getting robbed.
It's safe, and I mean, I like Dubai. I really do. There was a time though, a couple of years ago. What's that hotel? It was 5? Is it 5? That was like really like amazing hotel, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like gone downhill a little bit more. Like, have you been to that? They said there's a lot of like prostitutes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I don't really go to that hotel. I mean, they've got a new one called 5 Lux, which is amazing on JBR.
Yeah,
that's really nice. They have all the parties and stuff there.
Yeah,
but I haven't been to the other one for years.
No, I think it because obviously you've got that iconic. You know, it's like the building, and then you've got the water there, and everybody used to take loads of photos there, and like all the football players used to go there. But like now, I think because everybody always goes there, like I don't know, just a little bit trashy. But I love Dubai. I've been to the Waldorf Astoria.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Stunning. Anyways, I really want to go back there. But
if you do, you need to go to the new Royal Atlantis.
Yeah, it was right next to it.
So nice.
It is right next to it, I think. You see it. It's like how that building's been built though is madness.
Dubai's just crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, Dubai's just mad.
A funny story, this is another really boring funny story, but it's not really funny, but it's just, anyways, well, my granddad did some work.
Built that building?
No, my granddad did some work with the Saudis. He was like, you know, one of those guys, like, you know, knows people and blah, 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 blah. Right. So anyways, he goes over to Saudis and Saudi Arabia, and then he goes, this was way back when. I was like, oh, we've got an idea of like turning Dubai into like this place. And I think everybody was like laughing at the idea of like, oh yeah, whatever, like it's not going to happen. And then obviously Dubai then becomes what it is today.
Wow.
But it's,
So your granddad, was he involved in it?
No, because I think he probably like didn't believe it.
No way, I bet he regrets that now.
God rest his soul.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. So you came back from real estate. And how long were you there for in Dubai?
I did Dubai on and off for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So a long time.
Yeah. And then what made you come home to?
My family.
Yeah.
And I got a TV show at the time. I did
Ex on the Beach.
Ex on the Beach.
How was it? Where did you go? Were you like the ex coming out the sea?
No, I was the original.
Oh, that's
I was
good
in there
though.
the whole time.
That's good.
It was very hard.
What exes came out for you?
Only one for me.
Oh, that's
I
good.
don't have many exes.
Yeah.
So just James came out of the sea for me, but it was. I just know I could never do anything like Love Island or anything like that.
No.
Because I'm like find it hard being in a house with people for that long.
I think that's what I
I've got
would
OCD.
hate. Yeah.
People touching my stuff and
like it's one big room and you've got about 4 or 5 beds in it or whatever. Like that's what I couldn't deal with. Like the amount of people in your personal space and stuff.
And then like one night, one of the girls would want to bring a boy in the room, and I'm like, no, why?
Like.
And then they were calling me like the granny of the house because I was just so bored. It just it was an experience.
Yeah.
That I would not relive.
When you're there on the beach and you're waiting for your ex to come out, and then obviously James comes out, like how do you feel in that moment? Is it like a mixture of like, oh, it's so nice to see a familiar face, or is it Oh, fuck, this is going to get messy.
Well, at the time, it was kind of like, oh, it was really nice to see a familiar face.
Yeah.
But then it just went really sour.
Yeah.
We didn't get on at all.
Oh.
But before that, like, we'd been kind of really good friends. So it was very strange.
Was he cracking on with anybody else?
No, it wasn't even that. I just think when James and I are on TV together, we kind of go into this, like, character mode.
Showbiz
where
mode.
we just end up arguing the whole time.
Yeah, because you're probably just so used to it.
Yeah.
4 years of being on Towie together.
But off camera, we're best friends. We do not row.
Really?
It's the maddest thing, yeah. I think I managed 10 days out of the 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I left early. I
Did
quit.
you?
Lost half my fee as well.
Oh, no way. Is that what happens?
Yeah, if you quit.
Oh my gosh. Would that be the same though? You know, if you get like voted out and stuff. So it's some.
No.
Because I think we had somebody on the show. IVD. Was it IVD? Yeah.
I love IVD.
Yeah, she was on the show and she said that she was only in there for like 48 hours or something
Yeah.
like that. She was like in it. Was she on the same one as you?
Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing,
She's
isn't she?
so
She's
good.
hilarious. Yeah, she said that she was only in there for like 48 hours or something. Like, oh, I don't know whether or not she got paid, but I'm assuming she did. But if she was only in there for 48 hours, and would she have got paid the full amount?
I don't know.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I think if you get voted out, you do.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
I quit, so
Is it still going, X on the Beach?
I don't know.
I think it is.
It
They
was
did
a
another one.
really good concept. It really was. There was another show which I loved, which only did it in America. But did you ever watch Are You the One?
No.
Right. So basically, it was definitely on MTV, but it was like 20 girls and 20 guys, and then you have to get to know everybody, and then basically you've done a test beforehand, so they know who your perfect match is. Or maybe is it Are You the One, or is it? Yeah, no. So they know who your perfect match is. And anyways, you have to go into this hub like I don't know, every so often and be like, oh, I found my soulmate. This is the guy. And they go, nope, it's not your perfect match. Yep, that's the perfect
Right.
match. I think that would have been great. There's so many great shows in the US that they just don't do in the
Yeah,
UK.
I think the US shows are better than the UK ones.
Yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
Like, what was the other one? Love is Blind.
Oh, I could never do that.
Why?
I don't know. I'd get awkward.
Really?
I'd find that very difficult.
Are you single now?
Yes.
You're single.
Single.
Okay.
Single.
So what is it that attracts you? I don't mean it's so blunt as this, but what is it?
To
that,
weirdos?
No.
Is that what you get at?
What is it that attracts you to like a man? You know, like is it their personality? Is it like their looks?
This is
like,
why I'm
what is-
single.
Okay,
because
go
I'm
on.
attracted to like the one that everyone's like, Yazmin, do not go with that man over there. That's, probably just awful.
Yeah.
I'll go, no, come here, come to me. That's the one I go for. So now I'm staying single
Are you?
till I'm fully healed.
How long have you been single for?
Probably a year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was for almost 2 years. Oh, I still am.
But I've been
single,
dating since,
It's terrible out there.
but I'm just not ready to I love my own space. I love my
Yeah.
house.
This is
Very
a really
girly.
healthy place to be.
Yeah.
Because it means that you're not codependent. And
Yeah.
I always think codependency in a relationship is like the worst thing possible.
And I've been there.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there at one point of time where all of a sudden, like, that person is your only happiness, whereas
Yeah.
now you can have your own happiness. And it is easier to control situations. And, like, when you feel like something's changed, at least you know, like, well, I'm always going to be good on my own. So
Yeah. And
it's-
now for me, instead of like settling for, something that I don't deserve, I'm like, no, I will wait out until I get the person that I deserve,
Yeah.
that deserves to be in my space,
Yeah.
in my comfort zone in my house. Because I'm not going to settle for someone that's going to kind of
No.
ruin that. So I'll probably be single forever.
No, don't think like that.
Forever.
I mean, I went through a phase where I was just like, I don't know, it swings and roundabouts. Sometimes I'm like very much like you,
Yeah.
like not in the mood, don't really want to, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh,
Bit
get on a
lonely
bit,
now.
come on, let's go. And then you end up dating, that doesn't work. I'm a bit of at the beginning of a relationship, well, on the first date, I give people 2 drinks. I'll only have 2 drinks with you, or like 2 hours, like, or not even that. Sometimes I leave early.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't give them any more than that.
That's
sometimes
good.
I feel a little bit overwhelmed with energy that I'm just like, this
Too
is
much.
just too much. No, though I turned up once before and this guy was like drunk and he was sitting there like...
On the date drunk?
Yeah. He turned up and like, I get it. People are nervous when they go on dates and stuff, but he was wearing like this black leather jacket, which smelled like smoke. He was kind of like sitting there, spread leg. He was drunk and he was like asking for, like, he was getting more drinks. And then I think it was like, we was at a table and then the waitress kept on coming over and saying like, oh, we need the table back because it was only for a short time. And she goes, oh, but you can sit at the bar. Anyways, I don't think he heard that, but he went to the toilet and then I said to the waitress, I said, can I have a spicy margarita, please, and the bill, and don't ever recommend us sitting at the bar because I want to get out of this. I just want to drink my drink and go.
Yeah, oh God, don't blame you. That's the worst thing.
It was at King's Cross, and we went onto the tube at King's Cross, and he was just like, I don't even know how I'm going home. I was like, Victoria Line's that way, I'm the Northern Line, toodles.
How bad?
no.
Oh, that would be my worst nightmare. I hate awkward situations like that.
Yeah. But I think when you just like, I don't know, sometimes you have to be a bit mean and just be like, this isn't going to happen.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah. But it's horrendous out there. It really is.
It's not like back in the day.
No. Like, it's
Like,
even,
my mum's only ever been with my dad.
my
I'm
mum and
so
dad have been
lucky.
together since the age of 15.
My mum was 16.
Oh, I love it.
And then
This
they
is
look
why
at
we're
me
so
like
messed
something's
up,
wrong
because
with
this
me,
is
though.
why that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, the
Our mum and
Cinderella
dad's
story,
love.
and it's just not going to happen.
God damn it. I
And
know.
I don't want to be like an old bride.
Oh, I know, but I'm virgin that way anyways.
Like, I feel like I'm going to be like Carrie in Sex and the City, you know, and she gets married and she's in the Vogue interview and they're like, the last bride
Out
looks
Sex and-
good at 40.
Yeah, don't. Out of Sex and the City, who are you? I always say this. Who's your character?
I think I'm Carrie mixed with a bit of Samantha.
Okay.
But not in the rude way. Not in the rude way, like the business
Okay.
mindset.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. What about you?
Don't hate me, but I've never watched it.
Oh
What?
my god.
No, I know.
What?
What?
Sex and the City gets me through every
need to
single
watch it
breakup.
sometime,
I
I know.
watch it every
Same.
single year.
The one when
Like,
she shuts the curtains and she goes into bed for like 2 days. That's
Oh.
me. In Mexico.
but
time I break up, watch
even
it.
now when you look at all the clips of like what Carrie did with Mr. Big, where she just
Yeah.
like turns up and stuff. And
Do you like
she's-
the new ones though?
Yeah, I do.
I don't mind it. I feel like it's not as good as the old.
No, it's not going to be as good as the old because I think the old is just like so nostalgic
Yeah.
about it. But I feel like now I was always Carrie. Always like, my Mr. Big. Like,
me
oh, it's
too.
going to come
Waiting
back
for
to me,
Mr.
Mr. Big.
Yeah.
But I think now, I don't know, but now... Probably I'm a bit more like Charlotte. Could you remember that episode when she goes to that like self-help room when she was when she's like, how'd you get a guy? And she stands up and she turns around and was like, oh, how do you do this? And then this person turns around and was just like, oh, maybe Charlotte, you need to just like get yourself out there a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then Carrie's like, she is getting herself out there more. I'm like, I am.
Oh, bless you. And you know, it's just hard though.
Yeah,
It is very hard.
it's life.
And I think the more intelligent you are as a woman,
Oh, that's it.
it's harder to find a guy.
Another thing that I saw, which was just like, the people which are single are the women which are like the ones that you
Yeah.
want to marry.
Yeah.
Because I think at the moment, men have far too much choice of the women that aren't looking for anything serious.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's going to come around and bite them in the butts because...
They'll end up sleeping with their brother.
Okay, I wasn't thinking that. That wasn't the tangent I was going on, but like I was actually going to say they're going to wake up when they're like
That's what I was
50 and be
thinking
like, I
was
don't
going.
have any kids.
That's what I was thinking.
When they wipe the hose, this is what happens.
My God.
Oh, each your own. So yes, you said no. You are an entrepreneur. Like you've got
Yeah.
a business mind, business head. Like obviously, you know, Towie was great. It was a good stepping stone. You dabbled in a bit of real estate. You came back, and now you do a lot of stuff business wise.
Yeah, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I've opened a lot of businesses that have failed. But for me, it's like...
Did you have a restaurant at one point?
No, that was Lockie. That was James.
Ah,
He had
okay.
a restaurant, Lockie's Kitchen. But for me, I love a failed business. It
Oh, really?
teaches me so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I'm in a really great place to start my new business. I've just bought a salon called Show Off.
Good way.
Yeah.
And
so
what are you going to do there?
It's going to be a luxury health and wellness and beauty salon mixed with holistic well-being.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's literally everything. Going to do Pilates in the basement.
That's
Going to do hair and beauty, training, aesthetics, everything.
Oh, wow.
So like a hub for women.
Oh, that's nice.
It's going to be like a Dubai salon.
A
A Dubai salon in Hartford.
Oh, wow. Like, I think there is something about finding a space that kind of really relaxes you.
Yeah.
Like, I suffer so badly with anxiety. Most days, like, I really, most months, I'm fine. You handle it and stuff. But sometimes you might have a little bout. Sometimes you just want to go, I'm just going to do a bit of workout. But I
Yeah.
don't want to work out hard. I just need
Yeah.
to move my body. And then you go, oh, I might want a little massage.
Well, we're doing a Moroccan spa and hammam,
I'm coming.
which is very hard to find.
I'm
here.
coming.
Yeah, so you're always welcome. Both of you are always
that's
welcome. You better write up
amazing.
a good one for me in the Daily Mail for this. Free treatments whenever you want.
Bribing? No, definitely. When's it opening?
Hopefully September. The builders start work tomorrow.
September. That's a quick turnaround.
Fingers crossed. Let's see how we get on.
Oh, wow. And have you got everything else all sorted, like staff and all of those?
I just keep going OTT with it. Like today, I'm like, I want to order a giraffe, Mum, for the shop. She's like, what do you mean you want a giraffe? I was like, I found this giraffe online. It just looks really aesthetic. It'd be great for Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just, I need to calm down now.
Well, there is something to say about having like something which is really outside
Yeah.
the box. I was driving through East Finchley today and I realised that because I'm always looking for Pilates, even though I've never been to Pilates in my life.
Neither have I, and I'm opening a Pilates studio.
I know. I really want to go to Pilates. Like, I'm with DJing, you have a bad back, and everyone's like, "Go to do Pilates," and I'm like, I want to find a place where I don't need to get in my car and drive to it. But I drove past East Finchley, and there was this. It was a wine place, and now it's turned into Pilates. I was like, I'm going to be checking that out.
Let's get to DJ on my launch.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be amazing. Free Pilates for the year. There you go. Another
We're going to
grab.
become very, very good friends. Is there anything on the cards for any more appearances on television?
I've got some not interviews. I've got some chats next week about some potential shows, but I can't say too much.
Okay, fine. We're not going to say too much, but if there was a particular show that you would like to be on, what would it be?
If I could choose a show, probably like I'd love to try The Jungle.
Yeah.
I'd be terrible.
Yeah.
And I'd get voted for every single one, and no one would eat for the whole series. But yeah,
I think Jungle's such an experience to do that. Did you ever watch Bear Grylls' The Bear Pit? It's not coming back, but that was a really, really good TV show. It was on Netflix.
I
Did you
watched
ever watch it?
SAS one. Is that different?
No, yeah, completely different. So this one is like, I don't know where they were filming it, but you've got like with celebrities and they have to do a couple of challenges or
wasn't
whatever.
Pete on that? Pete Wicks. They jump in the ocean.
Was Pete Wicks on it? No, I would have known if Pete was on that.
I thought he did that.
I think he was on SAS.
Yeah, he did
Right.
SAS. No, yeah. But it was great because, if you didn't pass the task or whatever, like the three people would go into this bear pit and then Bear Grylls would come and find you. It's so cool.
Oh God, no, I'd be terrible on that.
No, I think I would be I think being nervous and knowing that somebody's behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like things like that. But I would try. I'd give it a go.
Yeah.
What about you? Is there any dream shows you'd do?
I would something like that.
Would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, the bear pit. I think that would be cool. Yeah. I'm a celeb, definitely. But anything that's
Like dancing on ice, I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Strictly? No.
I'd give it a go, but I'd be
Yeah.
terrible. All I'd be doing is twerking on there.
I know.
Move.
I know. It's quite
Moroccan
funny.
belly dancing. That's
Like,
about it.
I can't dance, but I can hit a beat. And my
Yeah.
sister was so surprised. So yes, reality influencer. If this didn't all fall onto your plate, like what do you think you would have been doing?
From young, I always knew I wanted to go into kind of TV, but I was actually going to do a year conversion at uni to do law.
Oh really?
So I wanted to go into like media law side.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I think that's why my dad's really gutted.
You're really intelligent, aren't you?
I'm a
You're
bit of a
smart
geek. I am a
cookie.
bit smart. Yeah, when we used to do like quizzes on Towie, I'd have to kind of stop answering the questions to let everyone else have a little go.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about that. I love like smart, powerful
Everyone thinks
women.
I'm stupid from
No.
watching the show. Yeah, they think I'm like so dumb.
Yeah, but that's just always that's stupid people and misinterpretations of everything like that. But yeah. Have you been watching Love Island?
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with it.
I
right
am
now.
too. Now, Yaz, you don't.
I don't watch it.
You don't watch it, but you
No.
could probably chime in a little bit in terms of
Opinion.
opinion.
I'm used to doing
You're good
that.
at it
I'm
now.
good at that. I'm good at fake opinion.
So, this is probably the first time that I haven't been bored watching Love Island in a very, very long time. But the only thing is, like, what's your opinion on like all of these guys and how they're treating the women at the moment? It's almost just like a kind of mirror to what is actually happening outside of Love Island.
No.
A lot of guys don't know what they want to do. They're flicking and flirting. They're hurting girls. They're sleeping with girls and then choosing somebody else. Like, it's raw.
It sounds like Towie.
It is raw.
Yeah. It's just terrifying.
I think it's worse because it's like, it is so, and I know Towie is real life, but there's also like a little bit of script, like non-script, but pushing the right direction. But I think with Love Island, all they're doing is just chucking them into different situations, like Casa and Moore and all of that. I suppose as a journalist at the moment, there's just so many stories for you to be writing up about.
Yeah, particularly the guys. I think that's what we're focusing on at the moment, is just their behaviour, and we just don't believe that anyone's actually gone in there for love. We just think, we actually don't know what they've gone in for, because they're just acting. Well, yeah, but I don't think they're going to be popular even after
No, I
this,
don't think they will be popular.
No.
Like Harry is the typical guy, like, let me just give you a little bit of a rundown. So Harry's the kind of guy where he's a full-blown narcissist, and he gaslights. He kind of gets away with what he wants because he's with this girl called Helena, that she's very like, oh, do what you want, Harry, blah, 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 very easy breezy, but then on the verge of being a bit of a mug because she should have walked away from there so often. Harry walks around in Speedos, thinks he's a God's gift, and like he just thinks that every girl wants him and all of that. He's definitely the sort of person that you might like. I'm only joking.
Probably is.
And don't get me wrong, there was something about him where I was just like, what? But I think now I'm older, I feel like that for me is just like a big fuck off.
Yeah, that's how I am now.
Like I wouldn't even entertain that. But there is something, when they just have that something that all of a sudden you're just like,
chat.
Yeah.
I think that's why they fall for him, but I think his like behaviour overall is just outrageous, and Helena deserves better than that.
I agree. I almost feel like Harry's starting to. They've only got
2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, by the time this comes out, it's probably done anyways. But
Harry's definitely gone.
Yeah. But it's almost just like the guys. It was coming to the end, and the guys are kind of like thinking, well, we're gonna have to get a little bit solid in the couple. How else are we gonna win this 50k? And I think Dijon and Meg, they're the ones that have like made it exclusive and all of that. But I think when they come out into the real world, I don't think one couple is gonna make it.
No.
I think with these shows now, a lot of people aren't really going on for love, though.
Well, which is weird because I don't think that
Why would you go onto one of these shows to look for love? Personally,
it's almost like they've gone on the show and they're a bit like, fuck it, this is who I am. And they don't care. It's almost like they are living the reality show. They're, how so many times in the years before, like people have pretended to be the person and they couple up and they think it's all like, this is the way you're going to get to the end, is just to stay coupled up. Because I think people are really showing off their personalities, but they're...
Yeah.
It's
I think they're going for their 5 minutes of fame in the hopes it's going to last longer.
Yeah. But it's not going to, though. Oh, I tell you what, my sister, she went out drinking the other day and she bumps into Naz and Marcel, right? And like Naz was just like, some of the things that he was saying was like kind of like a bit outrageous. Obviously my sister's very like not interested in this. She's probably seen me go through a lot of shit with men and all of this, and especially dating on the scene and stuff. So she was like there for the flirt, but she couldn't believe it. Like he was almost very outwardly saying like, oh, I don't really want a relationship. I just like having fun and like blah, 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 blah. Like how is, if a guy says that to you, oh, hi, lovely to meet you. I just want to go have fun. Do you want to go have fun? Should we go?
Bye.
Some girls actually just go, yeah, sure, no
I
problem.
know, yeah,
Some must do, because otherwise they wouldn't say it so
Yeah.
like that.
probably.
I do think that. Ooh.
But I've seen it with guys on the show I used to be on. Like, they could go on a night out and just easily get a girl
Really?
just for the night because of who they are. And
Wow.
girls throw themselves. I had it when I was with James at the time. Girls would say, come up to James and say, I'll leave her tonight and I'll sleep with you tonight whilst I'm there. Yeah, I used to go through hell.
Oh my God.
But what do they get out of it though? Like, I don't like one night of satisfaction and then you feel guilty afterwards and then you
Probably
realise
wouldn't even get that.
you went, no. Like, yeah.
We're joking.
Yeah, but it's true though. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a passionate person. Like, I've got to be connected with somebody.
Me too.
Like, otherwise, what's the point? Like,
I'm
no
hard
one's-
graft as well.
What do you mean?
Like, it takes a long time for me. I'm very old school.
Yeah, I'm pretty, well, and now I'm just, I have baggage, so it takes me longer anyways.
Did you say you have bad knees?
No, no. No, I said I have baggage, as in like mental baggage.
Oh,
so
I
it
was
takes
like,
me a
I've got
while
bad
to drop
knees, it
my
takes me
barriers
a
down. I've got bad knees. What do you think I've got? Well, yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that you can do it on your knees. I've got bad knees. It takes me a while to get down there, but you know. Boys, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, at your work at the moment, like, how are the stories coming out? How, like, what the discussions? Like, in my mind, like, as a journalist, you go in and you kind of talk about what stories you're going to be writing, right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So, like, in those sort of like meetings and stuff, like, what are the sort of stories which are being discussed?
I think we take a lot from what the public are saying on Twitter and everything, and I
Really?
think 100%. And like we said, with the backlash with the boys' behaviour, like, it's a big talking point because I don't think we've spoken about this previously in other episodes. So like now to like Women's Aid getting involved and stuff, and it's about like, I feel like especially the girls on there, like their mental health after this show, especially what they've been through, like how are they going to cope? They're going to need a lot of support after this.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know that shows like Love Island, they've obviously had a lot of bad rep in the past of not giving enough support. My friend actually was on Married at First Sight, and she felt as though that when she came out of that show, she didn't have enough support off the back of it. It was almost like, oh, you speak to somebody, okay, cool, bye. Like, not actually the long journey of that. I hope, God forbid, Harrison and Lauren, like, they do stay together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think that whole scenario would definitely come back and bite her in the, well, like, as in, it will come up like years down the line.
Of course.
Like, she was literally standing by the fire pit ready to choose Harrison, and he
couldn't
already had
imagine being in that
words with
situation.
Tony,
Yeah.
and Tony chose him, and she's like, what, hang a second, I slept with you yesterday and now you want to be jumping ship to somebody else. But I don't know, it's a dangerous world out there when it comes to,
Are they the only ones that have slept together as well on the show?
wow, I think, well, put it this way, Helena and Harry, she turned around, didn't she? She
Yeah.
said, oh, I've given him a hand job. But what kind of is like strange for me is, once again, like Helena doing it to Harry, like she's given him a hand job, but like reciprocated back, has he tried it on with her or anything like that? Like, does he actually want to be with her? Because if you really
I'm just
fancy,
mortified for them saying this stuff on national TV. They're going to have
Yeah.
kids one day. I remember your mum was that woman that said that on TV, that she did that hand thing.
yeah, but do you not remember
God.
Love Island, like so many years ago, when everybody was having sex so openly?
Oh,
and
yeah.
they don't have, so, I mean, obviously they shy away a lot more when it comes to cameras, but back then it was like, this
They
person
all
was like,
regret it now. Look at Vicky Patterson, she really regrets it now.
yeah, she did. Yeah.
Really regrets
Geordie
it.
Shore was, that's what it
That
was,
was-
though. It was all sex and drink.
We in the
and
bed and
Yeah.
stuff, and God knows what else. they
that,
got up
you
to.
know what? I used to love watching Geordie
I
Shore.
loved it.
Yeah, I did.
I
Loved
think because it was just so
Mental.
raw, like, you know, you get drunk, you don't know how you act when you get
Yeah.
drunk and stuff like that. Talking about love and Love Island, but differently, Maya Jama. She's very close and canoodly with Ruben Diaz at the moment. Do we think it's going to be long haul?
I think so. I think she is wanting something serious.
Yeah.
I think when she went back to Stormzy, that was like they obviously had strong feelings. How it ended didn't end well the first time, so second shot. And then I think that obviously didn't work out. But I think she'd had hoped probably that it would have worked out.
Yeah.
And I think she does want that long-term thing. And I think Ruben's treating her really nicely.
The only thing...
You don't agree?
I don't think there's anything on Maya's side. I think she's great. She's busy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that could work against her. 2 points. Ruben is the football player.
Yeah, of course.
Which is, okay, I'm not categorising absolutely everybody, but let's just put a light little halo over the top of that. I've dated many in the past.
Have you? Always bad experience?
They all have their own baggage in whatever way they want to put it. But can we not, let's just backtrack. Ruben Diaz was with Arabella. And then...
Oh, was he?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden that broke down.
Yeah.
They went on holiday together and then next minute she's in Love Island All Stars. It just broke up like that. So... Yeah. We don't know the full story on that.
I think she should just get back with Stormzy.
Do you?
Isn't he moved on with somebody though? Isn't he got
flame.
somebody?
Yeah, he's with someone
got a
else
little-
now.
yeah?
I'm pretty
You
sure.
can sort that.
Get back with your ex.
You never know. You never know. Another relationship that's been in a bit of the limelight at the moment. What's your opinion on JoJo and Chris Hughes? It's a bit weird. I still don't believe that they're together.
I feel like they look like brother and sister.
It's a bit weird.
I feel like...
Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's not weird, but I just think it's...
That they look like, I don't know. They don't look like romantic.
Yeah. I thought it was a showmance through and through. And now it's just what? But then, this is going to be really bad me saying this, but obviously Chris Hughes has come through the reality world, very similar to what you said. You come on as a relationship, you're known as a relationship, and that's what your storyline is. He always has a storyline with whatever he does. Now he's kind of before he went into Celebrity Big Brother, it's almost just what have you got to kind of
boost you back up?
I know. I just... What's your opinion?
I don't know. At the start, I thought it was quite different. Didn't expect it to happen. But then, today, he was on E! News talking about she's the love of his life. But then I don't know. He seems really.
You just say and I go, I'm not convinced.
I'm not buying this. He seems really happy.
It was on E! News.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't on TMZ.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how it all plays out because she is very young.
How old is she?
She's 22. He's 33 or 32.
Oh, yeah, something around that.
So, yeah. There's a bit of an age difference between them.
I don't know. I feel like he's probably just using a bit of her fame. But anyways, never mind. I don't know, a bit of a weird one. Someone that's always in the news for getting up to trouble, Conor McGregor caught cheating again. I saw this, right? Very
Bizarre.
stupid. Why?
I thought it was a bit bizarre, that picture.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at it, I thought, what is she putting cream on him? What is going on? The one on the beach, yeah?
Yeah. I don't get it. It's funny.
They weren't kissing though, was they?
I don't know. Either way, would you be happy with that?
No. Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it. She just looked like an older, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for his fiance.
I do.
They've been together for 16 years and I just don't know what she's doing. I think
Money.
Yeah, maybe.
No, obviously there's love as well.
Yeah,
They've been there
of
for a long
course.
time. But I don't know. I think have a look at Annie and Carl Walker where he kept on cheating on her so many times, but she kind of stayed in that. I don't know if she's with him again. Are they together? They're broken up? I don't know. He's back in the UK though.
Yeah.
It's hard though. It always depends on your situation. I've been with, someone in the past that was repeatedly cheating on me, but made me feel like I was going mad.
Yeah. Gaslighters.
Yeah,
I've done that. I've
that's
been
what
there.
they
As in,
do.
I have done that. I haven't done that.
Gaslighter.
I haven't done that. I've been in the same
Yeah.
position as well. And then you kind of just turn a little bit immune to it. Me, I
Yeah.
just went numb.
And
So-
now I look back and I'm mortified. I'm like, what an
Yeah.
idiot I was.
But you knew that it was going
I
on.
knew it was going on.
Like in the back of your mind, you was almost just like, oh, he's a little bit clingy, or he's been a little bit more
But I
affectionate.
would
He probably
find
cheated on
proof
me
and
last
he
night.
would say, like, I'd find proof and he'd go, no, you're crazy. You've just made that up or you've put that there. And I'd go to my mum, yeah, maybe I put that there. Terrible.
No, see, I'd be the opposite. I would cut it off and pretend it never happened. As in, like,
Right.
I knew it happened, but in my mind, I was like, didn't happen.
No, I'm a digger. I dig for things. I love it. I'm like FBI.
Are you?
Yeah, I love it.
Are you the sort of person that goes on their Instagram and be like, they followed one more person?
Yeah, I do that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do. Like, Instagram used to be very, very smart.
What do you know what I've done before?
Have you done a
I don't know if I
spreadsheet?
No, I don't know if I should admit this.
Yeah.
I've
go
got like
on.
another number
Okay.
and changed my WhatsApp picture to the girl that I think that they might be talking to. And my name and be like, hey babe, new number. And that's how I've
No.
caught people out before.
Oh no.
It's a good one, isn't it?
It's clever though.
Actually, let's get on to this topic. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the most toxic thing that you've done, like, or psycho thing that you've done when it comes to guys? Like, I'll give you an example of my friend. Okay, so she
Your
was
friend.
of my friend. No, I didn't do that. I'm not like this. Isn't
Go
me.
on.
No, trust me, I'm not that psycho. She would literally. So she knew that. She was seeing a guy, the guy was over in Dubai, whatever, and he was coming back to the UK, and she was just like, she wanted to make sure that he was actually coming to the UK, so she would stalk the flights and then know
Yeah.
exactly what time he would land and all of that. I used to be the person that have a look at Instagram followers. Now I don't. I like to be an oblivious person.
Oh, no, I
But
love
Instagram
it.
used to be so good because it used to come up at
In
the top with a
order.
new...
It doesn't
Yeah.
anymore. So
Why
now
does
what you
it
have
do
to do
that?
is screen record the following. And then you can see which ones are still on there and still not.
How does that work?
So when you're scrolling down, screen record the whole thing, the list.
Mate, but they're like, there could be 1,000 names.
Oh, no, but if
I
there's that
don't have
many-
the time
If
for
there's
that.
that many, no, but if they're like 100 or 200, it's fine.
Really? You just do a scan through and just
Scan
see.
through and be like, who's that new girl?
Or you could... Is that the same if they follow you as well? Like, if they get a new follower, would it come out at the top or you will not know?
Depends if they're private or not.
Why? What is it?
If they're private, they won't come at the top. But if they're not private, they come at the top.
What else? What else have we done?
God.
Come on, let's unearth.
I'm trying to think now what else I've done. It's crazy.
Have you got in a car and followed anybody, stalked anybody?
I don't think that's crazy though, is it?
Okay.
I'm only joking. I mean, no, do you know what I did do? So, years ago, Lockie said to me, I was at home and he was like, oh, I'm on the way home. But I had him on the app, Find My Friends, and I could see that he was in a strip club. So I put a whole black outfit on. I got a cab to London, walked in the strip club. I walked over to his table and I went, you right, baby? He went, I'll have another tequila. And he had a girl there.
No!
Yeah. He was with, I think Pete was in there at the time. And yeah, it was all hell broke loose. So that's probably the most craziest thing I've done. But it was well worth it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm that crazy. Like, I really don't. I think probably the worst that
Not
I've
compared
done...
to me, I think I make everyone look normal.
I think the worst that I've done is I just knew the password to Facebook. I mean, this is how old it is. It's like going way back when
MSN.
all you did was talk on MSN. Like, that's the only time. But in all fairness, like, he was cheating on me, and I found the full conversations. And it turns out that he was playing rugby in Canada at the time. Turned out that he was actually cheating on me with the other guy from where we were from, who went with him to Canada. He was cheating on me with his girlfriend. So it was like...
1 second. So wait a minute. Well, so the guy from Canada.
Two guys from Tring
Yeah.
go to Canada.
Right.
One's my boyfriend
Right.
and one's like his mate. His mate finds a girl in Canada, becomes girlfriend and boyfriend, whatever. I find out that he's cheating on me back home in Tring
With the
with his new girlfriend. So I wondered why his mate came home early. His mate came home early because not only did he fuck over me, he fucked over his mate.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was quite
So
bad.
did you go on a date with the mate?
No, I proceeded to get back with him and stay with him for another 2 years after that.
Didn't.
No.
Fuck! Yeah, I know,
We all
right?
do these things though.
I know.
Yeah.
It was young love. I was with him from the age of 15 till like 20.
Yeah, a long time.
That is long.
It is. And first love is the hardest.
Mine was at
is.
19.
What, first love?
Yeah, I was quite an old one.
No. I think the older, the better. But
Well, I don't. I'm even still just as naive now. I'm gullible.
I've just experienced far too much heartbreak. So in this section, we discuss a dilemma, and this is a particular one that we need your advice on. So I'll just read it to you now. I've been dating my boyfriend for 8 months and everything is great, except for one thing. He's still friends with his ex. They dated for 3 years, broke up 2 years ago and stayed close. For context, they have been friends since they were younger and it turned into a relationship from that. They text almost daily, hang out regularly, sometimes alone, and they still have inside jokes. He's always been open about it and says they're just friends, but I can't help but feel uneasy as if they are this close. I imagine he seeks her advice when it comes to our relationship. I trust him, but sometimes it doesn't fit right. Am I being jealous or is this a boundary issue? Ladies.
I've been in something very similar.
Okay.
So James and I remain very, very good friends, and I feel like if I then went to see someone else or he had a new relationship, they would find that very difficult with our closeness. I see both sides. I wouldn't agree with it. I don't think. If I was with a guy and they were still really close with their ex-girlfriend, I'd find it very difficult.
Yeah.
So I see that girl's side. But then again, the way I look at James and I, we're very, like, we're so platonic now, and we look at each other like brother and sister. I know that sounds weird, but we do. So it's a tough one.
Yeah.
You have to respect that other person's boundaries that you're with.
Would I be happy? Probably in my anxious, avoidant way. I'd be like, it's fine, no problems whatsoever,
inside-
and ignore and all of this. But then in my own, it would just build up and build up. I mean, but put it this way, like text daily. Like,
That's a bit
do you
much.
still text James
Not-
daily?
Not daily. It'd be like every other day.
Oh, really?
Sometimes like once a week.
And do you hang out regularly alone?
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that's your boundary there.
Yeah.
Like, texting daily. I mean, if you are really, really close and they are generally, like, your best friend, like, whether they're girl or boy, like, you're going to be texting them most of the time. And sometimes you do want their advice. I love
Yeah.
men's advice. I
Yeah.
love finding what goes on up there.
It depends though, because with James and I, it's obviously different because we were doing a lot of business stuff together.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why we'd need to speak, and it would be more about the business. It wouldn't just be like
Oh, it's just not like, hey,
I
how's
wouldn't
your
be
day
sharing
today?
an inside joke with him. Like, we don't have anything to joke about.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But it'd be more like business stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't like that.
No. What about you?
No, I wouldn't. I'd like to think that I'd be that cool girl, like absolutely fine, but no.
I don't think any girl will be that cool with it. Like, if you didn't care, then no. If you weren't bothered by it, then you really
You don't
just
like
don't
it.
care.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're a sociopath and you literally have no feelings whatsoever. Like, but most people would be annoyed, and I think that is, I think, yeah, no. Jealousy is kind of good sometimes in a
I think
relationship,
so.
and I think something needs to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your limit with communication with exes? As in, like, you're with a partner and they, like, do you want them to completely cut off, block, delete everything?
You don't have any exes. You've not been with anyone before me. I'm the only
have
woman you've
evidence.
ever seen in your life. No, I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
Yeah, nobody wants to have that.
No, we don't need to see or hear that.
A prime example, I know you don't watch Love Island, but Harry actually was in Love Island and his ex, Emma, comes on the show. It was a bit like Ex on the Beach all of a sudden. She comes on the show and she's like, oh, we used to live together. Like, she calls out his actions, calls out some of the girls' actions. She tried to, canoodle things with some other guys. Anyways, but now she's doing things where she's trying to get Harry's attention, even though that they know both of them know that it would never work on the outside. It's like, I don't know, something that's so comfortable that you
That does happen naturally. It happened to me on Ex on the Beach.
What's that?
I feel like with James, it's very hard. It's like, as much as I know I didn't see him in that way anymore, I didn't want him, I still wouldn't want him to get with another
With
girl on the
anybody
show.
else.
Yeah.
No.
And because like,
And that's so toxic of me, but it's just, you can't help how you feel as
Yeah.
a woman.
I think it's hormones, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think it's very weird for a guy to have too many female friends anyways.
I agree.
Although I do have a lot of male friends.
But it's okay for you.
Yeah, but I think it all depends what it is with that person. So, like, I do have a lot of male friends, and maybe I do have male friends because of like DJing and all of that. And sometimes I do get text messages and stuff, but like, I'm not interested in them whatsoever. So I'm also not the person that's just gonna text for the fun of it or anything like that. Like, I'll see you in the next time I play. Like, whatever. Like, for me, I don't fancy the person. So
Yeah.
Anyways, well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me on this month's Getting Lippy.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. We've literally discussed everything and anything.
Yeah.
It's been fun. And thanks so much for watching at home. Please make sure that you follow us on all the social media and keep up to date with everything. Until next time, see you later. Bye.
Bye.